Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome to Mario Maker Mayhem. Now, we just got the Super Mario Maker 2 Direct that dropped a few hours ago. Super excited. I was finally able to kind of dive into it a bit, and I wanted to make a video about a few things that I've noticed that I haven't really been seeing too many people talk about. Some things, yeah, people have noticed, but I wanted to get a video out there for, more people to kind of notice a few of these other things. So, before I jump into that, I got two weird sort of things here. So, just, I guess, bits of news. So first thing, Nintendo of America tweeted this out themselves. So a little bit sad, but I think it kind of makes sense. And what I mean by that is Super Mario Maker 2, you can set the water level in the jungle theme. So setting water and having it rise and all that stuff is exclusive just to the water, or to the jungle level, to the jungle theme. So, and then also, going on, decide if you want some of the course underwater or if the water level should change over time, and choose one of 3 different speeds before flooding your course with water, or lava for the castle theme. So it looks like you'll be able to do the same thing with lava in the castle, be able to set the 3 different speeds or whatever. So that's kind of cool. But some people were wondering if the water level, the water mechanic could be used in any level. Looks like it's just exclusive to the jungle level, because Nintendo tweeted it right there, and it just says it only highlights the jungle theme. So it kind of to me, it kind of seems like it's just the jungle theme. So next up, here's just a random screenshot, and I have something I want to point out. So I found this on somewhere. Yeah, I found this somewhere. Wow. But so what is this picture? So it is, I believe it's on the website, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just got two bonsai bills kind of going across the screen in Mario. So you got this little toad behind Mario wearing this sort of helmet. So I've been trying to rack my brain thinking, what could this potentially be? Well, in the Direct, they revealed there could be wind conditions, and I was thinking, just throwing it out there, here could be a new wind condition that they didn't kind of go over in the Direct, which could be, maybe it's an escort type of service. Whoa. It's an escort type of wind condition. You got to escort this little toad to the finish line. That's the path I was taking. All right, yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was a weird little picture I came across. I wanted to kind of maybe ask you guys, what do you guys think? Could this be a win condition? Would you guys like to see escorting stages? Because that's kind of been like some levels, people have made those sort of levels. Escort a shell to the finish. You got to use it to, do whatever to end up finishing a level. So something like that could be kind of cool. Awesome win condition. I love that. They give all sorts of different things new meanings for this game, which I love. So let's jump into a few things. 10 things that I've noticed so far. I might make another video if I find even more. But first things first, let's jump into it. So we got this little tank thing here, so like what's going on, right? What's with the tank? What's interesting about this picture? I just noticed Bowser Jr. is in here, so I'm going to bring this up again later. But some people are upset that haven't even seen Bowser Jr. There's no confirmation of him. He was showing off quite a few times in this Direct. It may be kind of like a blink and you miss it sort of thing, but Bowser Jr. is here. He's over on the left-hand side. But that's not the only thing about this. Check this out right here, right in the middle. Small pipes. They are in the game, so we'll see if they have any sort of weird functionality to them, or if they're just kind of there for show, who knows. But also over here on the right, check this out. It's another small pipe, but it slants upwards. Is that confirmation of, slanted, maybe big pipes, and they kind of like shoot you out? That would be kind of cool, launching you. I think this Direct knocked it out of the park. This was so much more than I was expecting and kind of hoping for. I'm still, fingers crossed, that maybe we still get a few new enemies that we haven't seen yet. I don't know. But I'm not complaining regardless. This was a far out, super exciting Direct. I was at work. I was screaming at my computer screen because I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, no way. But let's move on to the next one. So here we go. Here's a new enemy. Some people didn't know about this. Actually, quite a few people did not know about this. Right here, pretty much middle of the screen. Goombrats, I guess the little version of the Goombas are in here, so you can click on them. You can choose what to do with them. Obviously get the mushroom, the wings, whatever it is. But Goombrats, they are in the game. They are legit. So a lot of people didn't know about this, so I just wanted to point this out. It's another new enemy that maybe people didn't know about. I just said that like 5 times. But Goombrats, are in the game. That's really cool. And I believe they are in for like everything. They shouldn't be exclusive because I have another screenshot here coming up in a little bit showing them in a different style. So again, going back, win conditions. This is or clear conditions, we'll say. It's such a cool, a different take. Instead of just, I just get to the goal and win. I know you got to get through the whole stage and everything, but having something to do really makes things so much better. It gives coins a meaning in this game. You got to collect X amount of coins, maybe 90 coins or whatever it might be. Think of the Mario Bros. You got the bigger coins. You can set stages around that to kind of give it that sort of vibe. Put the big coin up, and you have to collect all three, or you got to collect however many number you need, and make it actually feel like more of that, Mario Bros. U style. That would be really cool. You can have that as a win condition. This is clear condition, whatever. It's the same thing. This is so cool. I am very much looking forward to clear conditions that people come up with. You got to take out as many enemies, or whatever it might be. There's so much possibility that you can have from these clear conditions. Spot on, Nintendo. Knock this out of the park. Knock this out of the park. Let's move on to the next one. This one's probably one of the more talked about ones, but again, wanted to touch on it in case you didn't see it. Right here, so they go to the game styles. Of course, you got Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. U, and then, of course, down here, extra game styles with the S making it plural, meaning there's going to be more. Either they haven't revealed it, and they might be saving it for E3. Maybe it could be DLC. Maybe we could get Super Mario Land, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy. They're different styles, which... That's why this works, because when you rewatch and listen to the Direct, when they specifically talk about Mario 3D World, it says it scraps your entire stage and you start from scratch because they have different elements, different aspects that are just tailored just to the 3D world, which is great. I like that idea. I really do. It's so cool because it kind of opens the door up for these other sort of game styles. Like I mentioned earlier, Mario Bros. 2, Mario 64, Mario Odyssey would be interesting. It just opens the door. It would be so awesome to see, even if it ends up coming out as DLC, people would be happy. People would buy that, and that's just a great idea. It just having, just that S on the end of styles just makes this such a cool idea, and just your mind races with thoughts and stuff. So let's move on to the next one. So people did notice this, the random Super Famicom logo that just kind of popped up once Mario hopped into the Koopa Troopa car. So some people were thinking, was this a mistake? What did this have to do? Well, this is my opinion on this one. It kind of came like, I think it's a sound effect. Like when you got sound effects, people, the ones that people spam all over the place. You got like the horn or whatever. You got the birds that, when you see the birds, they pop in like on the side of the screens, the corners or whatever. I think that's what this is for the car. I think it's a sound effect, and this is just the effect that shows up on screen when you have said sound effect for the car jumping into it. So, and by the way, we can actually have proper Mario Kart levels. Oh, and then multiplayer, 4-kart Mario Kart races in Super Mario Maker 2. That could be a legit thing. Yeah, this game is... Can I have it now? Nintendo, can you release it like right now, please? All right, but let's move on. Next thing I want to talk about, of course, we see this screen here, kind of the menu of, different modes and all that sort of stuff. So leaderboards is definitely a cool one to see, see how well you do. Again, I mean, yeah, you could see if you got the world record for a stage, which is nice, but maybe you wanted to see how close you might be. Like, all right, hey, I was like a second off of the world record, but maybe you're actually third place overall. Something to see, just kind of, that's kind of cool. But the big thing was... no 100-man Mario on here. It seems to be replaced with Endless Challenge. I know some people are definitely looking forward and hope that Mario, our 100-man challenge comes back, myself included. It's a great thing, great mode to have. I kind of hope it does come back, but looks like Endless Challenge has kind of replaced that. So a little bit sad, but who knows? Maybe Endless Challenge, if you do Super Expert, you get like 100 lives or something like that. And I have something else to touch on about Endless Challenge in just a second once we get there. But one of my favorite parts, tag Tags are system. This is a system, finally. We don't need to go to some other website to look at the, it's finally in the game. You can tag your stage. You make a puzzle level, boom, puzzle solving level. You tag it, people can search it up. Perfect. We've been needing this for so long in the actual game. I was super ecstatic, so stoked that this finally happened. This is great. Mario Maker was just like, what do you want us to improve on? And, as a community, we said, yeah, improve on all of it. And Nintendo's like, okay, we improved on all of it. You did it. Round of applause. Thank you, Nintendo. Nintendo listens to the fan base. This is awesome. I'm so excited. I'm very happy that this happened. I don't know. Just a little feature like tags. That's awesome for me. That's so cool. That is so cool. So let's move on. So here's the endless challenge. So this is a screenshot taken directly after they clicked on endless challenge. What's interesting about this? Up here, left hand corner, Mario X5 shows 5 levels. Now I believe this was on normal difficulty, so maybe it's tailored to the difficulty. Your levels, or difficulty wise, maybe your level or your lives range in value from whatever it might be. So maybe, I don't know, easy, you only get 1 life, or I don't know, maybe it kind of goes up. The more difficulty it is, maybe you get more lives, or maybe you just only get 5 lives, no matter what the difficulty is. But again, coins come into a factor, and you will still have you can gain up to 3 lives per level. So if you want to continue, you're going to have to get your score. You're going to have to reach the top of the flagpole. You're going to have to get the gold tape at the top. You're going to have to do all these things. You're going to have to collect your coins. You're going to have to do these stuff to get more lives to, keep them in the bank. That way, if you're trying to do super expert and you come across a difficult level, fingers crossed you have some good, or a good chunk of lives in the bank that you can, kind of, I don't want to say waste, but you got some you can spare. So, yeah, let's move on to, I think, the last 2 things I wanted to talk about. I guess it's kind of 3 in 1, but 2 of them I already touched on. Again, Bowser Jr. right there, Super Mario World, he's in the game. Again, it's kind of a blink and you miss it sort of thing. Super Mario World style. We've seen it with the Mario Bros. 3 style a little bit earlier in the video. And so down here, looks like, hey, Goombrats, there they are again. We already touched on this, but point this out for a second. Goombrats in Super Mario World. What does that mean? We have crushable Goomba style enemies finally. In Super Mario World, you jump on them, and they just turn upside down. You can use them. This time, you can just jump on them and they're gone. I don't know why that's cool. It's just a nice little touch. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was neat. All right, so I wanted to point that out. But what the main thing I want to talk about this picture, look at the background. It's kind of like a mountainy sort of theme. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't mention any mountain theme on during the Direct. Now, I've seen one theory going around that this actually replaces the desert theme, just specifically for Super Mario World. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm just saying, here's a theme that we haven't seen the background for. It wasn't announced. Again, it could just be, maybe this is the desert theme. I don't know. But specifically Mario World style. So, those are, 10 things, plus 2 other random things from Nintendo's Twitter, and then that random picture with the potential Toad escort sort of win condition, which would be great, by the way. So, I don't know. That's what I got. Let me know down in the comments if you noticed anything nobody else is really talking about. What are you excited for? This is awesome. I can't wait. This is fun. So, with that being said, I've been your host. Thank you for stopping by on the channel. If you liked it, maybe consider subscribing, because this is Mario Maker content that we do. Gameplay's coming up. We got more newses. I got more speculation videos. I got so many ideas just from this Direct that I want to make. But enough about me rambling about this. So I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Again, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. And this has been Mario Maker Mayhem.